What's up, guys? It's Devin here. In this video today, we are going to talk about uninterrupted compound interest. It is incredible when you can really deploy this into your life. You can make astronomical returns and you can really set yourself up for generational wealth and basically be able to really call your shots without having to risk any of your principal. So you can get guaranteed growth and you can multiply your money. It's incredible. So we're going to jump into it. But first, what is uninterrupted compound interest? All right. So for those of you that do not know what compound interest is, it is money making money. So let's say I got $10,000 here and it's earning 10% interest. That means in 1 year's time, it would earn $1,000. So I'd have the 10,000 plus the 1,000 now making 10% interest. So that means it would earn $1,100. And then I would have that plus the other amount earning compound interest. So it would just keep growing exponentially the longer you give it. So compound interest, if you can let it work, is incredible. The problem, you gotta let money sit in order for it to compound. So you can't deploy it into other things to make more money. There is a way though. There is one vehicle out there that allows you to tap into uninterrupted compound interest, meaning you can let compound interest do its thing. It can make the money it's going to make and compound and grow while you use that money to go make more elsewhere at the exact same time. So really stop and think about that. That means you are making money in two places at the same time using the same dollars. Mind blown, right? I'm going to show you guys exactly how that works. I know you're going to get value from this. If you're not following me already, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get notified when I put out these videos. It really helps the channel out and I would greatly appreciate it. But throughout this video, you guys are going to have questions. Leave your questions in the comment section. I make sure to get back to all the questions on here. So go ahead and sit back. I'm going to show you guys sharing my screen exactly how this works so you can see the numbers. So sit back and go ahead and enjoy. All right, guys. So we are going to jump into exactly how to use uninterrupted compound interest. I'm going to show you exactly what I do, how I use this. This is one of the ways. First, I'm going to tell you the vehicle that we use to do this. When I tell you guys this, the first thing you'll probably want to do is just stop listening because you're going to think, Devin, what is he talking about? Just keep an open mind because once you really understand this, it is a game changer. What we use to use uninterrupted compound interest, the only thing that allows you to do it is a specially designed whole life insurance policy. I know you're probably thinking like, come on, Devin, really? Guys, the reason why is because it's specially designed. It's not like the life insurance policy you're probably thinking of, which is for a death benefit. This is for cash value. And the reason why we use this is because when you put money into a policy, it's guaranteed to grow. Tax-free. It is the only vehicle out of any financial vehicle out there that is guaranteed to grow. 100% tax-free. So you get guaranteed growth and the money is protected against lawsuits and judgments. So it's more safe than any bank account out there. It grows way more. The policy I'm going to show you guys is guaranteed to grow at 4% every single year, plus dividends. Those dividends just aren't guaranteed, but the company I'm going to show you guys, the policy I'm going to show you, they have paid dividends every single year for over 140 years. That means they are profitable through the Great Depression, World War I, World War II, the meltdown of '08. Doesn't matter what economy, this company and these insurance companies are profitable. They just keep making money. And that's how they can guarantee your growth. And that's why you also get dividends to give you more growth. So I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to share my screen so you can see exactly how this works with real numbers and how I use it. So go ahead and check this out. All right, guys. So this is one of my policies. I have 9 policies. This is one of them. And as you can see here, I put in $125,000. This is year 1. So $125,000 is guaranteed to grow 100% tax-free. That means I'm making money in one place with that 125, okay? Now check out over here. I've got access to $116,000 of cash value. That means I can use 116 for whatever I want, 100% with no questions asked, and I don't interrupt the 125 compounding and growing tax-free at the same time. That means I am making money in two places at the same time. So get this, 125, it's protected against lawsuit and judgment in most states. It's making me compound interest. Then I take that money, the cash value over here, 116, and I lend it out to other investors, real estate investors. The reason I do this, there's no headaches. I'm protected with a lien position. So what I generally do is I only lend out in first lien position. That way, if they stop making payments, I can technically take the property. So I've got 125 compounding and growing tax-free over here. I take this 116 and I lend it out at 14% interest. That means I make 16 grand in 1 year by lending that money out. But I'm still compounding over here. So let's go to year 2. I put in another 125. I've got access to, look at the difference between these two numbers. Put in 125, but the policy grew by 125. That means I have access to exactly what I put in that year because I didn't interrupt the growth on the 125 I originally put in. So I've got now 250 compounding and growing tax-free. I take the 125, I lend that out. So now I've got $17,000 making me money. Now, it only gets better every single year. Check this out. Year 3, I put in another 125. So now I've got 375 compounding and growing tax-free. Look at this, guys. This is where it gets good. The difference between these 2 years is about 130,000. So think about that. I put in 125. I can instantly use 130. I can use more than I just put in. That's like going to your bank, putting in $1, and you can take out more than that $1. You would keep putting more money into that bank if they just let you keep taking out more money. Same thing. So I've got all this money over here, guys, compounding and growing tax-free. Now I take the money over here, the 130, lend it out. So I make 18,000 with that 130. Guys, it only gets better every single year. All right, so let's look at year 10. So year 10, $125,000 goes in, but look over here. Look at the growth of the policy. It grows by 168. So think about that. I put in 125, I can use 168. And the reason why is because all this money never stopped growing. It keeps compounding even though, check this out, guys, look over here. I'm using 116 the first year. It makes me 16,000 bucks. Now I use the difference, 130. So I've got 241 grand making me 14%. That comes out to 33,000 bucks. Now making me money outside of the policy while all of the money's still compounding in the policy. Now, year 3, I've got a total of 372,000 bucks basically compounding and growing for me because I'm using it outside of the policy while it's still growing inside the policy. I'm making money in multiple places at the same time, and it only gets better year after year. So guys, this is incredible when you can learn exactly how this works and implement it into your life. You can create a perpetual tailwind. Think about when you are in an airplane. If you ever get to your destination sooner, it's because there was a tailwind. There was wind pushing you along, making the plane more efficient. If you get there late, it's because there's a headwind. There's wind that's holding the plane from going its full speed. It's having to work harder just to actually get to that same speed. So guys, if you can add a perpetual tailwind in your financial life, you can create so much wealth and generational wealth. Now remember though, I'm using a policy here that's not an off-the-shelf policy. You're not going to go to your local agent and say, hey, I want this policy that Devin Burr was talking about on his channel. one, they probably won't know how to structure it so that it does not become taxable. And two, if they know how, they're not going to want to, because this kind of policy pays 60 to 90% less commission. The agent's going to want to make their commission, so they're going to want to sell you a policy for the death benefit. That's where all the agent makes their money, is in the death benefit. This is not built for the death benefit. Does it have one? Absolutely. This policy starts at $7.6 million of death benefit, but it's not built for that. It's built for the cash value. So guys, I am actually a licensed agent. I learned about this stuff 3 years ago. I started using it with all my real estate and I was multiplying money. I started telling everybody, and then they started wanting to do it. So I'm like, I probably should get licensed, right? So I'm licensed agent. I only set policies up just like these ones. I do not sell life insurance because that's death benefit. That's someone that's trying to sell you to make commission. I could care less. I want to teach people what has actually helped me become extremely wealthy. And if I can teach enough people how to do that, I'm going to make a lot of money, even though the policies are 60 to 90% less commission. I've set up over 1,300 policies in the last few years because I am after helping more people. So if you guys want help with this, I can set the policy up. My team actually shows you and teaches you how to do the concept. This is just one way to use it. You can buy cars. You can pay for things that you would have normally borrowed money from the bank for. So think about if you borrow money from the bank, you pay them interest, right? You're going to pay them interest for borrowing their money. Why wouldn't you just borrow from your policy and pay yourself interest? It's no different. You're not spending more money. You're just controlling who gets the interest. So you're recapturing interest that you used to give away. You're keeping it now. And if you keep it and have it compound, it turns into a ton of money over time. So guys, I specialize in these policies. I can help you set them up. I can even get you guys set up with the same investors that I work with, where I lend money out at 14%. I've got some at 15%. I've lent out at 12, 13. So I can help you guys with that. Go ahead and click the link below in the description and you'll be able to watch an in-depth video. It's a training video that shows you really how this works from start to finish. And then you can schedule a call with either myself or someone on my team, and we can help design the policy correctly. No one will ever try to sell you a thing. It's just teach you the concept. Once you understand the concept, you're going to want a policy. So there's no need to sell you. So guys, I hope you got so much value from this video. Again, if you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure to do so. Hit the bell so you get notified when I put out videos. It helps me a ton with the channel. I'm trying to grow it. YouTube is tough. I figured out Instagram. I figured out TikTok. YouTube, different animal. So I appreciate you guys, and I look forward to serving you. Make sure to put your comments in the comment section. I will make sure to get back to all of them. Till next time, guys. Peace.